Mind. I am Jess. In today's video, I am at camp. Obviously, I am not home. We are in New Hampshire at our camp, or our cottage, whatever you want to call it. We call it camp. But we are here, and we got here 2 days ago. It also took 2 days to drive by car from Texas to New Hampshire. And but overall, we had a seamless trip. I mean, it's a long car ride for 2 days, but we made it. And the drive up here is so worth it because we're up here in the woods. Life just slows down here. When I arrived here, I was at a solid 10 stress level wise, with just the hustle and bustle of the school year, you know, sports and, you know, just life in Texas. So when I arrive here, it immediately just that stress level just starts coming down. And that's one of the main reasons we come up here. Obviously, my parents live next door, so my kids have grandparents' time, and we have the draw of the lake and all of our lake friends and family. So, but overall, the past couple of weeks, I knew, you know, we were going to be coming up here, and I was thinking about how I wanted to proceed with the summer health-wise and everything. And I decided, you know, it was apparent last week that there's some things that I really want to work on this summer, and that is what I can have. One of the things I'm overcoming with that mental challenge or the mental hurdle in my journey is the I can't mentality. And I really want to push through this whole thought process, but it's not something that you can just flip a switch and say. You literally have to go through the motions and actually say and do what you preach. So my thought process through the whole summer is about focusing on what I can have, enjoying what I can have, you know, changing that relationship with those foods, changing the stigma in my head about those foods, and, you know, just we're putting that puzzle together. So that means this video isn't going to be super long today. I have to go return this, and that requires me driving to town. We're out here in the woods. The closest FedEx drop point is like 45 minutes away. So that's why this video isn't going to be super long. But, and I'm happy to get rid of this thing. I've had it on for a month. So, but anyways, when I'm sitting down writing my menu this morning, my shopping list, because, you know, that first trip when you're opening up a camp, you know, I got to stock the fridge, I got to stack the pantry. We brought a lot of stuff with us. But I wanted to make a menu full of foods that I can have, foods that I'm excited about. So that also stemmed me into thinking about, you know, what does that entail? You know, my goal for the summer is to be very unprocessed, very fresh foods, fresh meats, fresh vegetables, you know, that kind of thing, and enjoy that summer grilling, you know, those things that really do excite me and make me really definitely not miss the old way or the morbid obese Jess. So that means when it came to making my menu, I'm not going to be having a lot of foods that are processed. I'm keeping this menu so freaking simple, and the only thing that's going to complicate it is if I'm going the frozen or the fresh method. So being that we live in the woods and I don't want to be driving to town every day, I'm going to do a combination of fresh vegetables and frozen vegetables. So basically, there's certain vegetables that I prefer fresh, and then there's certain vegetables that I could do either way. So when I'm putting together my meal plan and all that, I got lots of broccoli. Broccoli can be frozen or fresh. Broccoli is also a really good snack. So when I'm making my lunch, I can have some broccoli dipped in some ranch or something, and it's delicious. So, and those are great little finger foods that I can have all summer long, and my kids like them too. So instead of munching on like crappy snacks for the kids, I'm gonna make sure that me and the kids are having fresh fruits and vegetables. And when I say fruits, obviously an avocado, tomato, because my kids will snack on tomatoes just as well as they'll snack on broccoli. So I'm keeping a lot of that stuff in the house. And the other thing is, when it comes to actual fruits or what I think of fruits, it's summer, and up here in the woods, lots of local farms are strawberry farms, blueberry farms, where you can go pick your own strawberries, you can pick your own blueberries, pick your own blackberries. So that's going to be like the sweets that I'll have this summer. Lots of blueberries, lots of blackberries, lots of strawberries. And when they come straight from the ground at a local farm, they taste so different than the stuff at the store. So I'm going to be frequenting a lot of the local farms, supporting them, and enjoying what they have, because they also have farm fresh eggs. I have a lot more in this area. It's a lot better for those types of things. We're in Texas. It's a little bit more, I'm such in a suburban area in Texas that you have to go pretty far to get farms. Versus here, it's all farms. So it's kind of like, I gotta take advantage of this stuff while I'm here. So, and also another thing is the water. We have a well here, and the water that comes out of the tap with no other, we have like 2 filters on it, but it's mountain water. It's so good. It's like a combination of mountain and spring from the lake water. And the water here is so delicious. So I'm gonna be drinking so much freaking water here. And every year that we've come up here in the past, we have slacked on drinking water. It's like in Texas, I have to have my Berkey filter to make that water taste good. And here it comes right out of the tap, right out of the faucet that way, you know? So, and in the years past, I don't really drink a lot of water here. We're always drinking, you know, sodas and, you know, bubblies and stuff like that, sparkling waters, and keeping it simple. That whole motto is, you know, it comes right out of the tap. I don't have to go to the store for it. I keep my water bottle here. I'll throw some electrolytes on the days that we go do stuff. And it's just keeping it simple. Stop overcomplicating it. So when it comes to drinking, water. Take advantage of that, you know what I mean? And taking advantage of those local farms to get my vegetables and my fruits, and then head to the store to get my main things. Also, there's a lot of farms here that do our meats, so we get our chicken, our beef, you know, our eggs, that kind of stuff from farms, and then whatever I can't get, we supplement from the grocery store, which our grocery stores here are pretty lousy. So I'm gonna get as much as I can from local farms. Because food in general is going to be a huge expense. This summer, just coming up here, prices are a lot higher than they are in Texas, which, you know, it is what it is. When you're eating healthy, there's a price tag on top of normal. You know, like a box of Cheetos or a bag of Cheetos is so cheap in comparison to like a quart of strawberries. And I hate that, you know? But it is what it is. So, but if I make sure I'm planning my menus and setting things up, and the goal for the summer is fresh, you know, fresh. And that means some of the times you can save is getting frozen vegetables, because they are like frozen straight out of the garden right into freezers. And then they actually are more nutritious when it comes to freshness. So if you're looking for, you know, nice, clean and easy recipes, lots of summer keto grilling recipes, lots of fresh recipes that I'm gonna throw together, I'm your girl, because eating like crap is just not my goals. So, and the funny thing is,
one eternity later.
But the funny part is, I'm unpacking some of my clothes, hanging them in my closet, and I come across this shirt that was in there from last summer. And it's like it spoke to me right there. Goals don't work unless you do. And my goals have not been being met because I haven't been working for them. I've been very unfocused for the past, you know, 6 weeks or so. As the school year and the sports year, everything was winding down, my health went on the back burner, and that frustrated me, but not to the point where I was like losing sleep over it, but it did frustrate me because I'm getting in the way of my own goals because I'm not focused on what I need to be doing. And it was kind of like the borderline between a convenient excuse about not caring and being so busy that it was not a priority. And when you walk that line, it starts to get that gray area and you can either turn it around and get back on track, or then you get down to now it's an excuse. It's no longer, you know, something that's just going on right now that you're going to return to. So, and personally for me, I was on that line and I wanted to turn it around, and seeing this as one of the first things that was in my closet, it was awesome to see. So anyways, I do have this merch on my site. I'll link it down below, but it's the truth, you know, like if I'm not willing, I can't get to my goals unless I'm willing to put the work in. And that means I've got to be very organized this summer. I've got to enjoy the low stress environment that I have here. And I'm going to make an effort to get the body moving because we've got lots of outdoor sports here, specifically paddleboard and a kayak, that's a good workout. It's a good core workout. It's a good arm workout. Lots of swimming. And we have a lake that we can walk around, and that has just got scenic mountain views, scenic lake views. And I'm gonna be crazy if I don't take advantage of that while I'm here. So I hope this video is kind of chaotic, but you know, we just got here, we're just setting up, and I'm laying down the plan for the summer. So I will say for Father's Day, we had delicious Oklahoma style burgers. And that's where you have really thin slices of onion. You put that on the grill first, and then you put the hamburger meat on top. And that's just that, just look up an Oklahoma style burger. So freaking good. And my mom actually made a rhubarb keto cobbler, and that was like dessert. So that was a nice little treat, and you can get rhubarb here. It's delicious. And then just a little bit, just a taste. You know, I don't need a mountain of it, just a taste with some sugar-free whipped cream. So overall, you're gonna be seeing lots of recipes like this, but where I'm actually gonna cook them and all that. But overall, I'm excited about this summer. And I'm excited to get back on track, and I'm excited to take advantage of what I have here. Years past, I let everything get in the way and make it a convenient excuse on why I wasn't doing the things that I needed to be doing. So that's gonna stop this year. It is keto or bust. And it is just that simple. And that's what I'm gonna be showing you this whole summer. And by documenting lots of daily videos, but normally I would be out laying on the lake and, you know, probably drinking a margarita. This year, what's different this year is I'm gonna be filming what I'm eating and how I'm staying on track, because that keeps me accountable. And at the end of the day, if I have to produce that material, not only does it help you guys all, it gives you guys inspiration, but it keeps me on track. You know, it keeps me, you know, I have a goal to work towards, and that's just how I operate. So you know what? I'm gonna do it. And I'm looking forward to it. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go find the proper cameras that I have here. I'm gonna find my ring light. I'm gonna, you know, get the camp unpacked and settled, and then I'm gonna start filming lots of video this week. And I will have mom and dad on here. And obviously they love to do the cooking stuff with me. So anyways, lots of good stuff to come. I will see you at the next video. I am Jess. Go be great. You're watching Keto Rewind. Now I gotta go into town and get this thing off. Bye-bye.